work for us, then they're supposed to represent us and all lives matter. That's all I really want to say is Black Lives Matter.
I'm from East Atlas.
That's looking great, Charlotte and Sophie.
And so I've seen all the transitions for all the lives that matter, including the black people.
No Hawley, no KKK, no fascist USA. No Hawley, no KKK, no fascist USA.
Fuck Donald Trump! Fuck Josh Hawley! Fuck Nazis! Fuck fascism! This is not the USA that I serve!
People on the East Coast, they look at Hawley and they think, why is this guy from Missouri screwing things up so badly? But it only takes one idiot, and he's doing it to us. Now, listen, on the 17th, Trump is calling people back to Washington to do the same thing they did before. Trump is not going to get impeached in that period of time. So this is bad news for us, and there's going to be a lot of people in Washington, D.C. that figure this is their last chance. So there might be blood in Washington, D.C. We gotta realize that this is coming. It's going to get uglier before it gets better. So, but remember the ground game. Just keep working, keep fighting, and the next election, guys, you gotta phone bank. You gotta knock on doors. That's how you get rid of these bastards.
All he cares about is licking the shoes of Donald J. Trump, who will not even be in office in a few days.
Terrorists went into the Capitol and tore that building apart. Well, you think, well, they were told they own it, so why are you shocked, right? This is a fundamental issue that's been taught to your children, so this is where you get ahead of it. There's a lot of young kids out here. This is your chance to teach your kids, hey, I know they told you in school, but they didn't tell you this. So by the way, add that to it. And then those kids are told that. So next time, we're ready for it. In 50 years or so, when those kids are running the country, hopefully we're not reacting. We're in front of it, and they're reacting to us. That's it.
Resign, Hawley! Resign, Hawley!
It's a dangerous situation. It's going to continue to be dangerous. I believe they got away with what they tried to do.
Which was what?
Create a visible, conspicuous disruption of democratic process and walk into the U.S. Capitol building and bust things up. And one reporter actually came up with a pretty apt retrospective on things that day, knowing that in comparison to peaceful protests that the cops had kicked the hell out of, where mass arrests in the thousands were made against people exercising their First Amendment rights peacefully. In this instance, where was the response? You can easily surmise that the cops, in their ideology, have a lot of sympathy with that stuff. And gee whiz, we don't want to bust up any white people. So they laid low. The response was slow. It was laughable as it unfolded Wednesday.